Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, guys, I'm super excited. Now, first things first, we're switching stuff up. Um, a little introduction. Intentions with Whitney is almost 1 years old, so we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary that we've been in business, and I'm super excited. So what you guys do know about me is obviously I read tarot cards, but I'm also a professional astrologer and I am a professional psychic. So I'm able to see, hear, feel, and know what most people are going through, especially privately. And not only am I a psychic, because that's a very common word nowadays, I also am a medium. So I have the ability to connect with those who have transitioned. Some know this as necromancy, others know it as simply talking to the dead. But you're going to be seeing a lot more of that, a lot more of astrology, a lot more tarot, all things magical, all things DIY. So go ahead and subscribe, like, share, everything. You can feel free to book a one-on-one reading with me, and the information is all in the description below. So I'm really flowing with spirit this week. We're just going to do what feels right. So, again, this is one of those wonky weeks where we're going to talk about what's going on right now, and then we'll pull some cards and see where we're headed, okay? So first things first. Now, I was planning on working with my adorable astrology chart that I had got, but I lost a few of my pieces. So I had to kind of makeshift one for you guys today. So what are we looking at? And for the fellow astrology lovers, you guys will know some of these words. For those who are new to astrology, who don't really understand what's going on, one of the things that I like to say is that when you understand the planets and you're able to have a relationship with the divine and the planets, as above so below, you're able to work with them to maneuver through life, to kind of see when there are opportune and inopportune times to do things and just how to move, etc., etc. So let's talk about what we're seeing right now, what you guys might have been feeling just all week. First things first, this is the chart for where I live in Maryland, so feel free to pull your own chart for wherever you are in the world, but astrologically speaking, these are pretty much the placements, give or take a few degrees in general, okay? So we have Pluto exiting Capricorn. We still have the conjunction between the Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. We have Neptune, and today the moon is in Pisces with the part of fortune. We have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Chiron, we have the sun in Aries. We have Uranus shaking shit up in Taurus. We have Mars in Gemini. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so what has this week been? First of all, this week has been quite trying. First things first, your mind is probably on a million. So you've been thinking, you've been planning, you've been plotting your next move. You've been ready to create what is next for yourself. But even in your creation, there's a big emphasis on self, right? We're currently in the sign of Aries. The sun, our ruling life force, is in Aries right now, along with Venus, along with Mercury, and along with Chiron. So when this happens, and we have Mars in Gemini, which is already a big thinker. So when this happens, not, again, your mind is on 10, but also there might be some self-doubt creeping in. You might be starting to feel like, where am I going? What do I want? Especially depending on your sign. For Aries, it might be about, okay, where am I right now? Especially in time for your birthday season, who do I want to be? What goals do I want to set? What did I accomplish? What didn't I accomplish? For Taurus, it is in your 12th house. So this might be questioning certain changes and the way you approach things and different levels of healing and letting go and rejuvenating and starting new. So, it really depends on your birth placement, to be exact, which we do offer natal chart readings. But right now, with Chiron, with the sun, with Venus, with Mercury, all in Aries, Spirit is saying this is the time to focus on you. Focus what you want to create, what you want to give to the world, what you want your contribution to be. Now, if this week some fears, doubts, or anxieties come creeping in, The way you free yourself with that is through spirit. Go ahead and connect to the divine. Talk to the divine. Tell the divine what you want and be thankful that it's already yours. Okay? That is what is going to free you this week, and maybe even moving forward as we go through the astrology chart through the weeks. Chiron is coming in, making you question, am I doing the right thing? Am I enough? Am I worthy? Especially with Venus here. So there might be questions about self-worth, your appearance. Do you have enough money? Money might be a huge topic right now. Your security, especially because Uranus is in Taurus, and again, it's shaking shit up. With Uranus, this is the unpredictably unexpected. Most of the time, if you know what's going on, for example, as we said, your freedom can be found in Pisces, Neptune energy, where you connect to the divine, you surrender, and you sacrifice over to this wisdom and this truth that spirit is waiting to give you. Because things are definitely about to take a turn. You want more. You want to change your life. And Spirit is saying, we're ready to give it to you. We're ready to change your life. We're ready to switch shit up. And the way to do that, again, is through Pisces, Neptunian energy. So, guys, Pluto coming out of Capricorn is shaking everything up. Our financial system, our health system, our education system, everything that we knew governmental, politic-wise, everything we knew to be true and stable is coming and crumbling down. So now we're going into air. And what is that? That's freedom. That's humanitarian efforts. That's the collective consciousness rising. So expect that as you grow and you mature and as you move to this next level of your astrological life, there are going to be some things right now that are called into question, but Spirit is saying push anyway. Push through the doubt, push through the anxiety, push through the fear, and let go and let God. Trust me, trust the divine source, and trust that we have everything lined up for you. All you have to do is show up. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is believe. So I'm super excited. Now let's get into some cards. So unlike the traditional pick a card or just tarot for the day, this week is a different type of week. This week is about being selfish. This week is about self-care. It's about addressing any type of issues that are standing in your way. It's about just making sure you're where you want to be, right? All while kicking ass and accomplishing your goals. So what we're going to do today, we're going to pull oracle cards, and this is the Everyday Witch oracle cards. So super excited because this is the first time I get to use them with you guys, and we're going to see what Spirit has for each sign. What do you guys need to hear today moving forward into the weekend, okay? So let's start with Aries. Obviously, as we have the sun in Aries right now, it's only right. And for those who have birthdays this week, happy birthday, Aries. So much love and light to you guys. Now, Spirit, Divine Source, what message do you have for the Aries today? What divine guidance would you suggest for the Aries today, Spirit? Ooh. Meditation for peace and serenity. My goodness, how incredibly beautiful. Aries, it makes sense. Again, meditation for peace and serenity. Right now, there's a lot of focus on you. There's a lot of focus about what you want, where you're going. You might even be feeling sexier. You might be feeling more confident. Or your confidence with Chiron right here could really be being tested. So Aries, if you're feeling off, if you're feeling like something needs to be shifted, changed, rearranged, this is the time to do it. All right, Taurus, let's see what Spirit has for you. Now, Spirit, please step forward. Oh, we got some jump cards for the Taurus. Okay, connect with Gaia. Plant seeds. Wow. Taurus, I don't even think that there's a coincidence or a need to go any further. First of all, plant seeds. I feel like with you guys, Taurus, this is what you're always doing, right? And then we have connect with Gaia. How incredible. So we definitely have Uranus in your sign right now, Taurus. Again, shaking shit up. Right now, what is stable in all of our lives are starting to be changed. But for Taurus, it's definitely being highlighted right now. There's big shifts, there's big energy, but the big energy shifts that are coming are beautiful. They're abundant, they're blessed. So go ahead and plant these seeds of intention. Tell spirit what you want. Tell the world what you're looking for. Sacrifice, believe, and receive. Okay, I'm super excited. This is really beautiful for Taurus, so that's nice. Now, Gemini, with the Mars and obviously the North and the South nodes, let's see what's up, because Gemini, especially with Mars in your sign, I know you guys are probably like, you guys are already naturally on 100 because your mind, your air sign, right? You just go, go, go. You're thinkers. But with Mars there, you've probably been maybe even overwhelmed. You've probably been wondering, am I doing the right thing? So let's see. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Geminis and for their highest and their greatest good. And please show me what words of encouragement or what spiritual message do you have for the Geminis today? Ooh, seasonal harvest. You know what's interesting, Geminis? When I think of seasonal harvest, even as I'm just looking at these, this card, again, you guys are literally going to like 100 times 100 right now with your thinking, with where you are, with where you want to be. And Spirit is saying, keep planting those seeds. Keep planting those seeds, because it's no surprise to me, and it wouldn't be a surprise if you already started reaping those rewards. But if you set the intention now, especially with the Aries new moon that is coming up April 11th, Geminis, there is nothing you can't do. You are literally, I mean, there's a sextile situation going on here, so it is very favorable, for you right now, Gemini. Set your intention, believe it's going to happen, and then literally reap the reward. Your time is coming. This is beautiful. Now, Cancer. So even though we have no activity necessarily big, large in your house, it doesn't mean that you're not affected. So let's see what's going on. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Cancers and their highest and greatest good. And please show me, what spiritual message do you have for the Cancers today? Oh, okay, Cancer, we got some jump cards, Cancer. And you know what's interesting? This is the one that, wow, makes so much sense. This is the one that popped out. Water magic. And as we know, Cancers, you are a water sign. The reason I'm laughing is because, first of all, outside of the cards just wanting to jump on my hand, wow, what a powerful message for you, Cancers. Like I was saying, even though there's no major activity in your house right now, I mean, we could go so much deeper, but I wanted to keep this video like really short and sweet. So we could go deeper in how it's affecting you personally. But just for the sake of right now, when water magic comes up for you, Cancers, this is that moment to use your intuition, to connect with water, to enchant your water. Go to a river, do water magic. Be in nature. If you're in a city or a state where it's raining, go outside and feel the rain. Let it kiss you. But whatever you set intentions for, Cancer, right now is particularly blessed. It's different, right? Because we have the part of fortune in Pisces. We have Neptune in Pisces. Currently today, the moon right now is in Pisces. And this is so exciting for you because that's your sister sign. You know, you speak water. Water speaks you. You're familiar with this level of energy. And even though Aries is in a not so favorable position for you as far as being an Aries because it's a fire sign, water and fire don't mix, there might have been a lot of questions. But today, Spirit is saying you can be blessed, you can break through, you can create and be this alchemist through water magic. So go ahead and create, even if you have to cry, create with your tears, manifest with your tears, drop them in water, speak over the water, tell the water what you want to do with it. This is the time to do water magic, divination through water. Right now, Cancers, anything with water and you, connect with it. Be one with it. Trust it to do what you want it to do for you, okay? Now let's go into Leos. Hey Leos, I'm so excited. Let's see what Spirit has for us. But before we even see what Spirit has for us, do want to talk to you guys really quick. So this is technically our first house. So we have Aries in our sister sign. Aries is our sister sign. We have the sun, we have Venus, we have Gemini. We have Mercury, we have Chiron. So right now things might be like definitely questioning ourselves. But even still, expect travel. With our ninth house in Aries, it's lit up. There might be travel in your future. Even if it's just getting away, that is really good for you right now. Spirit is saying, hey, talk to me through Pisces, Neptune energy. And do expect big changes, major switch ups with your work. Whatever you were doing or whatever once was will be no longer. Expect change. So let's see what Spirit has for us Leos today. Okay, gang? Now, Spirit, please step forward. Okay, first of all, as I'm shuffling, the sun and the stars pop out. Amazing. You know, Leos, I just have a really big, good feeling for us. So Spirit, please step forward for the Leos and for their highest and greatest good. And please show me what is the energetic, spiritual message that you have for the Leos today. Spirit, what is the energetic, divine message you have for the Leos today? Wow. Affirmations for healing the heart. This is beautiful. Because like I said, Leo, even though Aries is our sister sign, Chiron is there just shaking stuff up with Venus and Mercury and the sun. And our ego can really be bruised right now. There could be a lot of ideas we have that we don't believe in. So this is exactly, I mean, it's so beautiful. It's divinely on time. Spirit is saying, hey, speak life into yourself. Say these affirmations. Heal your heart, because where you're going, Leo, is going to be so crazy. This change in Taurus, this change in your work, this change to the contribution to society. Everything is shifting right now. So flow with the energies and let the energies flow with you. It's actually really beautiful, Leo. So hold on strong, y'all. We got this. Now let's step up for Virgo. And now Virgo, again, same as Cancer, Leo, all of us over here. Even though we do not have any major hard-hitting planets in our sign, it does not mean we are not affected. Okay, so let's just see what's going on. So, this is exciting. I mean, this is really, we got 12, 11, 10. We have Mars in your 10th house. We have Uranus in your 9th house. So expect the unexpected right now, Virgo. Like, expect the unexpected. Expect blessings. Expect favor. Expect spiritual connection and enlightenment. Expect spiritual downloads at a very high frequency for you guys. This is just, right now for Virgos, it is lit. So enjoy your moment and let's see what Spirit has for you guys, okay? Yeah, you guys definitely might be prone to some fears, but I feel so many blessings coming through with your career, maybe money, finances, especially spiritual development. This is really good for you guys. So let's see. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Virgos and for their highest and greatest good. And please show me, what is the Spirit message for the Virgos today? Ooh, hibernation and rejuvenation. It's really interesting because I'm sitting here looking at your chart. We have Pluto in your 5th house. We have Aquarius with Jupiter and Saturn in your 6th house, your 7th house, Pisces, Neptunian energy, 8th house, Aries, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, a lot of stuff going on in your career. Big changes to your environment, big changes to your everyday existence, big changes to maybe groups, connections, ideas. There's so much that's being poured into you right now, Virgos, that it's really no surprise that Spirit is saying it's time to hibernate and rejuvenate. Like, you guys, the next level for Virgos right now is going to be really, really big. So Spirit is saying, get your rest, check yourself in, take a nap, get prepared for what is to come. So that's a good message, and it's divinely on time for you, Virgos. Now, Libras, let's see what's up. So I'm excited, guys. Now, Libras, you have a lot going on. In your 7th house, obviously, Aries, Venus, Chiron, the sun. So there definitely might be some questions about your relationships, your connections right now, especially with the big theme with the whole Saturn Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius. But you maybe starting to see, okay, who do I want in my life? Who believes in me? Who doesn't? Where am I at? You might be even strengthening a love interest. You might be just strengthening your personal self-love and your personal self-worth, understanding that this is a time you want to be alone. You want to be selfish. So let's see what's up. Let's see what Spirit says. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Libras and for their highest and greatest good. And I'm super excited to be here. So please show me the words of encouragement, the words of light for the Libras today. Spirit, what is the divine message you have for the Libras today? Ooh, healing waters. You know, even as I look at this card, it's so voluntary, right? Like, the man, he voluntarily pours the water on him because he understands he needs to be rejuvenated. He understands he needs to be healed. He knows that there's something in this water that will give him the nourishment, the vitality, the hope, maybe the rebirth that he needs. And that's exactly what's happening right now with you guys, Libras. You know, again, if you're not so focused on a relationship, if you're not so focused on a partner, I really, really see you focusing on yourself. I really see you pushing past all of the fears, all of the anxiety, all of the trauma from the past and starting new. Hence the healing waters energy. So Libras, again, I'm feeling like all these messages are divinely timed, especially astrologically speaking. And so yeah, Libras, take the rest of this week, maybe even the weekend, to be selfish, and not in a bad way, but to where you're really prioritizing you. You're making sure you're stable, you're solid, and you're grounded, so you can hear and you can feel and you can interpret all of the divine wisdom that's coming through right now. Okay, so that's actually beautiful. Now, Scorpios, whoop, whoop. Again, I feel like a broken record. Just because we have no major hitters in your sign does not mean you're not affected. Okay, Scorpio, so we have Mercury, Venus, Chiron, Sun in your 6th house. Yeah! Man, you really... Scorpio, I feel like this is the time in your life, and I have a lot of Scorpio clients where you guys are setting new boundaries. You guys are creating change. It's like you guys want love and you want support and you want to be connected to someone, but at the same time it has to make sense. And Scorpios, I feel like there's new boundaries being put up. There's new ways of living. I feel like you may be even restructuring your diets. You might be adding some type of new dietary restrictions. You might be exercising. You might be doing all of those things. But there's definitely a feeling that your creativity is going to spark. There's a need to take better care of yourself, whether it's through love, physical, spiritual pursuits. But there's just a lot of changes going on for you right now. And with all this going on in your 6th house and Uranus in your 7th house, do expect big changes to your social life, your love life. Things are going to turn around. So let's see what Spirit has for you Scorpios today, okay? Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Scorpios in their highest and greatest good, and please show me what is the divine message that you have for the Scorpios today. Spirit, what is the divine words of encouragement, the divine message you have for the Scorpios today? Ooh, meditation for clarity. This is so beautiful because here we have this person by the water. Not only have they put their magician hat to the side, their broom to the side, shit, she even has her sage right there just chilling. Like, Scorpios, this is everything you embody. You embody the magician. You embody the alchemist, the architect. And Spirit is saying right now, not only is your favor and your peace and your blessings found through Spirit, but Spirit is saying, hey, connect through the waters, which is your sign. So meditate for clarity. This is that moment when you still yourself. Things will start things will start come to the light. And that's to be expected, because like I said, you guys are really focused on relationships, and I get it, but there are going to be some changes. So go ahead, quiet yourself, maybe even sit by the water, go outside. I'm telling you, water will be super healing for you right now, and it's magical and majestic as fuck, right? Excuse my language. But with Scorpio energy mixed with water energy, there's nothing you can't manifest, and Spirit is clearly saying there's nothing that you won't get. Downloads will be pouring in. Expect to receive some truth or understanding as you do that, as you take care of yourself. Now let's go into the Saggies. Oh, Sagittarius, how I love you so, my fellow fire sister sign. I'm just looking at your chart right now, and again, if I had your natal placements, it would be so much easier, but let's just get a snapshot of what's going on. So we have Aries, your sister sign right now. We have the Sun, Venus, Mercury, Chiron, all in your 5th house, right? So you're in the mood to play. You're ready to have some fun. You're ready to enjoy yourself. This is a season where it's like you feel so alive. Arguably, you really probably have 1,000,001 things on your mind. But at the same time, it's a battle between work and play, work and play, work and play. Plus, you also want to, you just want life to be fulfilling. You want things to be fun and free and worth your time, your energy, and effort. It's like all you want is security. At the same time, you want excitement out of life. So expect that when you change, Sagittarius, when you put up new boundaries, whether it's with your thinking, with the people in your life, whether it's the things that you do, as you set new boundaries, as you change the situation around you, which is going to change whether you want it or not, as long as you flow with it, expect blessings, expect favor, expect divine alignment. Like you're right where you're supposed to be, even if it doesn't feel like it, Sag. Things are changing around you as they're changing for us all, but it is in a blessed, favorable way. So let's see what Spirit has for you, okay? And I do want you guys to know, if there was some restriction or struggles with money, I do believe that is going to change. And I feel like a lot of your financial blessings can come as you connect from Spirit. Whether you just ask Spirit what it is that you should do, or even if you just tell Spirit what you want, I do believe that there's a really good chance that your financial life can turn around if you set clear intentions for it. Okay? So Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarius and their highest and greatest good. And I ask you to show me, what is the divine guided message you have for the Sagittarius today? Spirit, what is oh, we got a jump card. Wow. Stop it. Spirit says, go with the flow. Literally go with the flow. And I was just telling you guys that, things are switching up around you, and if you can just flow with it, you'll be so happy you did, because literally the grass is so much greener on the other side. Just make sure you're setting very clear, precise intentions to the universe, and you will be glad of what you manifest and what you can receive and will receive. Okay, so go with the flow, Sagittarius. That was beautiful. Now Capricorns. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm excited to have you guys here. Now, with Pluto and Capricorn, there's a lot of things about you that just might be changing, right? Things that you used to like, you may not like anymore. People you used to like, you may not like them anymore. You are shifting, you are evolving, you are transcending into a higher being, Capricorns. Now, I do want to say, if there is some insecurity about money, or if there's a question about how things are going to work out right now, that's pretty normal. There is a need to prioritize yourself so you can make that money, so you can achieve that goal, so you can focus on that next level that you want. But do know that your blessings can come from very unexpected sources. It can come from those people that you don't expect them to come from. It might come from situations where you're literally just in the right place at the right time. Because you're ready now. You're ready to take new leaps. You're ready to take new bounds. You're ready to set new boundaries. You're ready to take your health more seriously. You're ready to create new projects and new ventures. New habits. So a lot is changing in you and around you, and this is a really beautiful thing, Capricorn. So Spirit, please step forward for the Capricorns in their highest and their greatest good. And please show me, what is the divine message, the divine words of encouragement that you have for the Capricorns today? Let's see. Wow. How beautiful. Listening to wisdom. Wow. I mean, it's interesting because as I pull that card and I look at it, Spirit is saying that that's what you guys are already doing. I feel like you have already been listening to your higher self, to this self that says, hey, I might have been here 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but I'm here now. This is what I like now. This is who I am now. This is what I want to do now. And Spirit has been pouring that into you. So just keep listening, Capricorns. Just keep trusting yourself, my loves, because wow, right? Like, major changes are coming in areas that you least expected. So keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, listen for this wisdom and this truth and this favor, these blessings that Spirit is about to pour in your lap. Very exciting. Now, Aquarius. So, Aquarius. Oh, my loves, my loves, my loves, my airy friends. Jupiter and Saturn in your first house. I feel like you're on top of the world. And I also feel like maybe for the first time in your life, you're starting to learn how to reel it in, right? Like, and not necessarily where you're not yourself, but I think that you're definitely redefining who you are and where you are. I think you're stepping out and you're doing things new. And I think that there's a lot of questions about, where you want to be and what's next for you. It's like your mind was on a million right now, especially with Gemini, your sister sign, with Mars there. And then we have Aries, we have Mercury, Venus, the Sun, all in your third house. This is really exciting. So right now, you have all these grand ideas and big thoughts for the future, and Spirit is saying, yeah, trust us, connect with us, tell us what you need, tell us what you want, we got you. So if there is any areas of doubt or fear right now, Aquarius, let that shit go. It's a whole new season for you, and it looks really bright. Now let's see. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Aquarius and for their highest and greatest good. And I ask you to show me, what is today's spiritual message, the divine download that you have for the Aquarius, Spirit? What is the divine download you have for the Aquarius? All right, let's see. Plant the seeds. Wow. Perfectly on time. Like I said, you guys, your mind is activated. You want so much more. You have big dreams for the future. You see life in a different way, and you're receiving spiritual downloads. Your intuition is at an all-time high now. You want more. You know that this is your year. You know that you're feeling and you're open to newness. And that's exactly what's about to happen for you. You're about to create this newness in your life. So plant the seeds, aka set the intentions for a new beginning today. This is perfect. And you know what, Aquarius? Right in time for the new moon in Aries on the 11th, that you should be setting these intentions. So go ahead and spend this next week or the weekend gearing yourself up for the 11th, when you really need to do your rituals and your affirmations and set the tone for the next month or so. Okay, now that's exciting. So let's go into Pisces. Pisces, we're finishing with you, my lovely, lovely water signs. So guys, today might be an emotional day. Seriously, we have Neptune in your sign. We have the moon right now in your sign, and we have part of fortune in your sign. So you guys, there's a really good chance you guys have been experiencing unusual downloads. And what I mean by that is it might be more frequent, where you're just getting messages all the time, especially all of you water signs, whether it's Scorpio, Cancers, or Pisces. I feel like you guys are all receiving downloads at a very fast speed and at a large abundance. Not only that, Pisces, I feel like you're wanting to trust your intuition right now. I feel like if there are things around you that don't add up, good. Because all of the things, every answer you need is going to come from within right now. Like you are literally a spiritual lie detector, naturally and especially right now. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Pisces. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Pisces in their highest and greatest good. And please show these lovely water signs, we got a jump card, what you want to hear. Affirmations for healing the heart, but just energetically something feels like I need to shuffle more. See, that's that intuition, Pisces. Look at you guys rubbing off on me. A little old Leo. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Pisces and for their highest and greatest good. And I ask you to please show me, Spirit, what is the divine message you have for the Pisces today? Wow. How, I mean, I feel like this fits you guys perfectly, right? Imagine and envision. As a Pisces, you're already creative. You already see the world in a different way. You already understand different areas of life most people don't even dwell into. And this is the time, again, everything you want right now, Pisces, you can have, you can manifest, you can literally imagine and envision, and Spirit will give it to you. So something just that I would recommend as far as setting intentions, and this isn't just for Pisces, for everyone, go ahead and envision it in your mind. Start with gratitude. Put yourself in a place where you literally may be crying tears of just thankfulness. So think about a time you might have been really low, where Spirit blessed you, or you were just blessed. Hold on to that gratitude and then start manifesting. Start using your beautiful imagination to create the life that you want to live. How does it feel? How does it sound? How does it taste? What does it look like? And be very specific. And once you think it in your head, go ahead and write it down. Put it on paper. And then that can go into candle work. That can go into different forms of magic. It can go into whatever you want it to be. But that's a really good way to at least let the universe and affirm with the universe, hey, this is where I am and this is what I want. And I'm thankful that it's already done. So, woo. Again, if you guys have been feeling like there might be a few questions, you're not really sure where to go, you might even be questioning your self-worth, or if you're good enough, or if where you're at is where you're supposed to be. But the one thing I can say for you guys is get used to changes, get used to new levels of freedom, get used to exploring the unknown. Spirit wants you to call on them. Spirit is saying, hey, what you thought was safe, your safety, your security, it's going to be switched up. So all you can do right now is trust me. And as you trust me, I will give you the blessings of your heart. I will show you where you need to go. I will lead you to the path that you belong. So I love you guys so much. Again, like, share, subscribe, please. I'm still new to the YouTube channel. I'm just vibing, guys. I'm just doing me. And that's where I'm at right now, astrologically speaking. I'm in this place where I just want to share a little bit of me and flow the way that Spirit wants me to flow. So love you guys so much, and I'll be making a new moon video for the Aries 11th new moon, and I'm super excited. I'll see you there. Bye.